It's comic time. Let's start. Ladies and gents, Rob here. Okay, so I got some great new comics. I picked these up at the last show I was at. And a lot of these are going to come under the $2 or less price range. And I'll show you what I got. This one is the Magnificent Miss Marvel number 11. Second print. Now I believe it's the first cover appearance of Storm Ranger. Her, I guess, symbiotic suit for Miss Marvel. We got here Fearless number 1. If you look close, you'll see that the Deadpool baby character being cradled has a Jeff the Land Shark. Then we have here Supergirl number 79. And this is the first appearance of Pink Kryptonite, which feminizes Superman and turns him into a woman. And we have here Edge of Spider-Verse number 4. I believe it's the first appearance of a handicapped Spider-Man. And we have 2 copies of Batman, the Sword of Azrael number 1, the first appearance of Azrael. I picked up, was it 3 copies? Yeah, 3 copies of Hulk number 6 variant. This is the 1 in 25 variant for the, and also the first cover appearance of Titan Hulk. I picked up 3 copies of Marvel Comic Presents number 6, and this is the 3rd printing. The first cover appearance and first appearance of Wolverine's daughter. Rain, I believe is her name. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 copies of Taskmaster 3. This is the 2nd print. And this is the first appearance and first cover appearance of Taeguchi, the Korean Superman, who's also part of Marvel's Tiger Division. And if you see these books are still cheap. You can buy them for like cover or less sometimes. They're really worth picking up. We are going to see these characters in the future, in my opinion. If you see these books cheap, I say buy them while you still can. Picked up Strange Academy number 1. It's the 3rd printing. And I picked up, wow. 1, 2, 3. Picked up 5 copies of the 4th printing. These are variants. These books you can still find relatively cheaply. The first full appearance of the Strange Academy number 1. I think they're excellent bargains and great spec books. I do believe Marvel will be doing something with this property, so if you see it's cheap, once again, I think they're worth picking up. Then I have here Contest of Champions number 1, first cover appearance of White Fox. It was also part of the Tiger Division. I have Gun Honey number 1. And also number 2. And also a Captain Chuck's Gun Honey variant too. We have Something is Killing the Children, number 1. And I believe this is the 7th printing. Now I also have Youngblood number 2, the first appearance of John Prophet. 2 copies here. Star Wars The High Republic number 7. It's the first appearance of Darth Krall. I have Dr. Aphra number 7. This is from her 2020 series. Secret Wars Series 2 number 3. This is the first cover appearance and first appearance of the Beyonder as a humanoid. Because in the first series, at number 1, he was just a beam of light. So if you see this book, it's probably worth picking up. Oh, The Amazing Spider-Man number 14. This is the first appearance of Hallows Eve. The Avengers Academy number 1. I picked up 2 copies of these action figure variants, and these have Dr. Aphra. I also picked up these 2 action figure variants. These are awesome. These are Dark Anakin or Sith Anakin covers right here. Whenever I see these, I buy them. Sith Anakin is really popular right now in the collecting community, so if you see these and they're not much, they might be worth picking up. This is cool right here. I came across these from Tim. Tim had these in his back issue boxes. I was really shocked. I was happy to for the price they were. These are all, well, let me show you. Lobo Infanticide number 1. Lobo Death and Taxes number 1. Lobo Cop number 1. Lobo Blazing Chain of Love number 1. Hitman and Lobo number 1. Lobo's Big Babe Spring Break Special number 1. Lobo's Chained number 1. Lobo's Paramilitary Christmas number 1. Lobo's Bounty Hunting for Fun and Profit number 1. Lobo number 1. Lobo in the Chair number 1. Lobo 1 million number 1. Lobo Convention Special number 1. Lobo Goes to Hollywood number 1. Lobo A Contract on God number 1. Lobo Demon Halloween number 1. Lobo's Back number 1. And Lobo's, this is called Death Metal 125 variant with Lobo number 1. That to me was an awesome find of all Lobo number 1s. There are a couple of missing, but that's okay, I'll find those. But having all these number 1s in one area, I thought that was amazing. Okay guys, I'll see you later.